Today, and that is that the Ugandan Media Center is reporting that Uganda is positively considering to take in a first group of African migrants from Israel. 500 Eritreans living in Israel have shown interest in moving to Uganda, and they're the ones expected to be in that first group. The Ugandan Minister for Relief and Disaster, Musa Ekenru, who is also in charge of refugees in Uganda, said that hosting 500 immigrants from Israel should not be a problem, adding that the claims that Uganda is receiving money to take the refugees in are false.
Uganda said we have no objection. In any case, we have an open door policy for refugee management, and 500 will not be too much given what we have already accepted from the neighboring countries. And that's one. Two, Eritreans and South Sudanese will not be a surprise here. But I want to make it abundantly clear, so far about 500 have indicated their willingness to be relocated to Uganda.
And joining us now from Uganda's capital, Kampala, is journalist Isabel Nakirya. Isabel, thank you for being with us. And Uganda, for a few weeks, has denied any acceptance or even negotiations. Now we're hearing that Uganda will take in immigrants from Israel. Now 500. Is this a first group and there could perhaps be more?
Thank you. Of course, this comes as a surprise to everyone, considering the fact that Uganda has repeatedly denied the fact that there is a deal between Israel and Uganda to have African migrants brought here as their country of choice. And of course, it comes just a few weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, when an Israeli envoy flew into Uganda to reportedly discuss with authorities here on considering to bring the migrants here. And of course, the minister just said it today, a few hours ago, that 500 migrants will be brought in. Those will be Eritreans and Sudanese. Of course, there are reports that Eritreans and Sudanese were here before. He denied those claims, but we've heard that they live in Uganda, and this time, officially announcing this comes as a shock to many people. He says they'll go through the normal exercise that refugees go through when they are brought here. They'll go through a verification exercise to verify whether they are fit to be refugees here, and if they pass that test, they'll of course be resettled in the settlement camps. We have resettlement camps in northern Uganda and the western part of the countries, and those who choose to stay in the urban areas, that is in the city Kampala, those ones will of course be resettled here. But of course, this comes with the fact that some of these urban refugees do not receive any assistance from the aid agencies. So this comes as a shock to everyone.